Namaste. Go ahead and get comfortable sitting. Bring your hands to your knees, palms up, thumb and index finger together in Gyan Mudra. And one Om together. Inhale. Practicing today with the idea that nothing's broken. Everything is complete and whole and unbroken. Chanting together, Om Purnamadah Purnamidam. 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 That is whole. This is whole. Complete and unbroken. Let's bring our palms to the floor. And with an inhale, we'll lift them up halfway, turning the palms to the sky. Exhale, turn just the palms down. Arms stay stretched out. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasping the hands together. Exhale as you turn the palms up, reach, and take one inhale here. Exhaling to let the hands come back down to the floor. Same thing. Inhale up halfway, palms turn up. Exhale, just the palms down. Slow movement, slow breath. Inhale, reach all the way up. Clasp the hands together. Exhale, reach. Palms toward the sky. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, let your hands float to the floor. Slowing that breath down as much as you can. Inhale, arms halfway up, palms up. Exhale, palms turn down. Inhale, palms all the way up, clasp together. Palms to the ceiling as you exhale, reach. Take an inhale here. And exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, palms halfway up, facing up. Exhale, palms turn down. Inhale, reach up, hands clasp. Palms toward the ceiling, reach, strong through the hands but shoulders relaxed. Take that deep breath in, and then exhale as your hands float to the floor. Let's bring both of our hands in front of our legs and just walk our hands down and forward. So you might bring your elbows to the floor here, if that's comfortable, or just place your palms on the floor. Let your back round gently, sort of a seated child's pose almost. Walk your hands back up and switch your legs so the other leg is on top or in front if you're sitting cross-legged. and then walk your hands forward again. Steady breathing here. Walking the hands back up. We're going to do a round of Kapalabhati. So we've done this in a class before. Remember, as we do this, we're focusing on the exhale. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to do quick exhales, focusing on the exhale, letting the inhale happen. And then we'll hold the breath at the end. So let's begin here with a deep breath in. Exhale. Good, keep going. Remember that inhale is passive. You're just letting it happen. Shoulders stay relaxed. Keep going. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Focusing on that out breath through the nose. Nice steady rhythm. Belly moves toward the spine with each breath out. Good. And on this last exhale, breathe all the way out. Engage your Mula Bandha. And take that deep inhale. At the top of the inhale, if it's comfortable for you, hold the breath. If you're going to go for a longer hold, engage the Jalandhar Bandh, the chin toward the throat. Holding the breath in here. Shoulders relaxed. Maintaining those bandhas, releasing whenever you need to by lifting the chin and then letting go of the breath, breathing all the way out and breathing normally again here. Using your Ujjayi breath now as we move on, coming onto our hands and knees. We'll place the wrists below the shoulders, the knees below the hips for that cat. Marjariyasana. Inhale to arch the back. And then exhale as you round the back, lift the belly button. If you do nothing else on the mat in a day, do this. So nice for your spine. Inhaling to arch, exhaling to round. Keep going in time to your own breathing. If that's a little faster, a little slower, try to keep it as slow as you can and try to match those movements to that breath. Using that full exhale, really squeezing the belly button toward the spine. Last one here, coming to a neutral spine and curling the toes into the floor, lifting the knees up so they're hovering above the mat. The knees are still bent. You can stay right here. If this doesn't work, just keep both knees on the ground. But we're going to extend one leg back behind us, and we'll alternate each time. So keep the belly button lifted into the spine. Again, stay right here holding, or reach that right leg back, and then bring it back down. Reach the left leg back, pressing through the heel, like the heel is going to touch the wall behind you. Good, alternate legs, keep going. Keep the belly lifting, support your low back, and keep breathing. Use your breath with these movements. Good, started on the right, so we'll finish on the left. Let the knees come to the floor and rock back to a child's pose, sitting on your heels, but keeping the arms stretched forward. Purnamadah, purnamidam. That is whole, this is whole. Nice and easy. Let's roll up to sitting on our feet and then bring our hips down to the left of our feet. So the right hand can be on the floor and the left hand reaches up and over. If it's not comfortable, sit on a block. Remember to breathe. And we'll switch sides, same thing. So just bring your hips over to the right of your feet. Knees stay bent. Right hand reaches up and over. Palm faces the floor. Inhale to come up. Exhale back to center. And we'll bring our arms forward, curl our toes under, and lift up to that first mountain. Fingers spread wide. Knees might bend here. It's early. Listen to your body and what it's asking for right now. Let's walk our feet up to the front of the mat, pausing here in a forward fold, placing your feet under your hips, toes spread wide. See if you can put space between each of your toes. Letting the head go, letting the shoulders go. Again, bending the knees if that feels better right now. From there, inhaling to come up, palms touch overhead, and exhale them down over the heart in Namaskar Mudra. Shoulders relaxed. For classical sun salutations, and then sun salutations with some variation. Finding your breath steady and strong and letting that be the link through all these poses as we string them together. Follow your breath all the way through it. This is whole. Unbroken. With an inhale, arms above the head, little bit of a back bend, and exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back, knee to the floor, low lunge. Hold the breath just long enough to step the left foot back, then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra, shoulders back and down. Exhale, mountain. Heart toward the knees. Inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee to the floor, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, little bit of a back bend. Exhale, palms down together over the heart. Other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, left knee to the floor, low lunge. Hold the breath for the right foot, and then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra, little bit of a back bend here. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee to the floor. Low lunge. Exhale, right foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach back. Keep lifting from the heart. And exhale, palms together over the heart. Inhale, arms up, reach back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. This time the knee stays up, high lunge. Hold the breath for the left foot and exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, mountain. Hold. Then inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, step forward between the feet. Place the left heel on the floor and come all the way up to Mahavirabhadrasana, the great beautiful warrior. Holding that warrior, arms stretching out, really active through your fingertips. Check the right knee is on top of the right ankle, the shoulders above the hips, strong and steady, confident. It's a great pose. Keep that steady breathing. And exhale as you bring your hands to the floor. Inhale, step forward, flatten the back. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way to stand, palms together, reaching back. Exhale them over the heart. Namaskar Mudra. And the other side, inhale. Variation on the classical sun salutation. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, left foot stays back, high lunge. Hold the breath for the right, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, this time lift the left leg, and exhale, step it through between the hands, bringing the right heel to the floor, coming all the way up for that Mahavibhadrasana on the other side. Gazing over the middle finger of your front hand. You can bring your fingers into Gyan Mudra, the thumbs and index fingers touching. Strong bend in that left leg. Welcome that strength. Keep breathing, let yourself sink into it a little bit deeper. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the floor, come up on that right toe, and then inhale, step forward, flatten your back, hands to your shins for a long spine, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand, reach back, exhale, palms together over the heart. Different variation this time. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, high lunge. Hold the breath, left foot, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, mountain. Inhale. Let your heels settle toward the floor a little bit, pressing your heart toward your knees. Maintain this strong mountain. Fingers spread wide. Find your breath. If it's getting lost a little bit, slow it back down. And then inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through. Left heel comes to the floor again. Straighten the right leg this time for Trikonasana. Triangle pose. So the right hand reaching for the floor, or maybe the ankle or the shin. Using a block under your hand if you feel like you need to put some weight into it. Try to stay really light though under that right hand. Reach up strong through the left. As you exhale, bring the hand down. As you inhale, step forward, flatten the spine parallel to the floor, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand and reach back. A little bit of a comfortable back bend there. Exhale, palms over the heart. Other side, same variation. Let's inhale, reach. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, left foot steps back. High lunge. Hold the breath just for the right foot, and then exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, mountain. Again, pausing here, letting your heels move closer to the floor now that we're a little warmed up. Still spreading the fingers wide, still lifting the sit bones. We're holding this pose, but it stays active. It stays alive. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Bring the right heel to the floor. We'll stand all the way up. Straighten the left leg. Reach forward with the left hand and down to Trikonasana. Right arm reaches up. Rib cage opens up to the ceiling. Taking those deep breaths. Ujjayi breaths. And using your exhale to bring the hands to the floor. The inhale to step forward and extend. The exhale to fold forward. Inhale, stand and reach, little back bend. Exhale, palms over the heart. Placing your feet again, just double checking that they are under your hips, that your toes are spread wide. Feeling your weight on both feet. We're going to move into chair breathing. So bring your hands to your shoulders. As you exhale, you're going to reach forward and sit down to chair. Inhale, stand and draw your hands into your shoulders again. So it's exhale, inhale. Fast movement here. Listen for those exhales. It's a whoosh of air out. Strong exhale through the nose. You might have to blow your nose halfway through. That's okay. It happens all the time. Keep going, nice and strong. Remember to sit back and down, back and down. Good, last one, stand. Drawing your hands in and then exhale, sit down low. We're going to hold this one. Sink a little lower if you can. Remember to breathe. And inhale, let's stand and reach. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. If you'd like, you can wrap your hands around your calves or your ankles and start to get a little more intentional with this forward fold. So we're looking for a little deeper expression, a little more stretch in the hamstrings, if it's there. Always asking, never forcing. Your forward fold is whole as it is, however it shows up. Unbroken. On an inhale, let's stand again, reaching the arms above the head, and exhale them over the heart. I'm just going to step back to make sure you can see. We'll move into Uttalana Ekpadasana, and called Warrior 3. So keeping the right foot forward, weight in the right foot, we'll bring that left leg behind. And then as if there's a string on that left foot, it's just lifting it up, and as it does, your chest comes forward. Finding that straight line from the head to the heel. So you're really active reaching through the crown of your head and really active reaching through your left heel. We're keeping the hips as level as we can. So you could place a glass of water on your sacrum. Think about internally rotating your left leg, and that will help bring the hip down. And it's going to change the stretch. It's going to change the way the pose feels. Good. Inhale as you come back up to center. We'll switch sides. First, on an inhale, let's lift up to the toes once. Pausing here for breath. Really active reaching through the hands and slowly bringing the heels down as we exhale, hands over heart. Then we'll switch sides. Left foot forward, right leg back. Find your strength and your balance in that left foot, and then start to bring the right leg up behind you, tilting forward as you go. So you're finding a straight line from head to heel. Again, reaching in both directions. Grounding through that left foot, rotating the left or the right leg so the hips can stay level. With an inhale, slowly, with control, bring it back up to center. And with your inhale again, lifting up on the toes. Some days your heels might just barely clear the floor. Some days you might rise all the way up onto the ball of your foot. Whatever's working today, just work with that. Every day is a little different. With control, let those heels lower toward the floor. Just stepping back to the front of the mat here so I have space. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, dive forward. We'll step back with both feet into mountain. Heart toward the knees. And with your inhale, let's come to a plank. Knees to the ground, we'll lower all the way down onto our bellies. So we'll bring our hands together under our foreheads. And you can do this just your upper body or upper and lower. We're going to lift up on an inhale, and then we're going to make an X with our exhale. So it's an inhale, lift, wide arms and legs, exhale, inhale, center, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, make an X with your limbs, inhale, center, and exhale down. So keep that connection of your hands to your forehead. So your neck is always extended naturally from your spine. You're looking down at the ground in front of your mat. Good. Strong, intentional movement here. So lift and then go wide. Bring it in with control and then lower down. It's 4 distinct parts. 2 complete breaths. Good, and then rest one side of your face down on the floor. You can bring your arms to your sides, palms up, and just let yourself feel really supported by the mat for a second. And then rest the other side of your face down to keep things even. Very important. And then we'll face forward again, bring the hands under the shoulders, elbows in, using that tricep strength to come up. So start by lifting your belly, lifting your hips, and press straight up through that plank, kneeling or full, to come to mountain. On an inhale, let's lift the right leg. Hold it there, stretching that heel toward where the wall meets the ceiling. Hips are level. And then lower the foot down. We'll do the same on the other side. With an inhale, lift the left leg. Again, trying to keep the hips level. So we are continuing to internally rotate the left leg so the toes point to the ground, rather than letting that hip and the entire leg lift up higher. It's just an extension of your spine here, a straight line from your heel to your hands. Good, bring that foot back down. And then we'll lower the knees to the floor, settle into child's pose. Choose your most comfortable version here. If you'd like your hands under your head or your arms by your side, whatever feels good. Find your breath into your belly, long, slow inhales and exhales. We'll reach our hands forward again, come back to a plank, and lift to a mountain. On an inhale, back to the plank. And this time, we're going to bring the left foot behind us. So cross it over your right leg behind you to come to a wild thing. So you're pressing the heart forward, little arch in the back here, the left arm reaching behind you. Nice and easy. Bring it back to center. Return to mountain. Let yourself reset. Find that strong base. Then inhale to plank. Lift your right leg, bring it behind your left foot, place it on the floor. Right hand comes up and over behind you. The heart presses forward so it's really open through your whole front body. Wild thing. Gently bring that back to center with control. Back to plank, then mountain. And we'll bring the knees back down. This time, curling the toes into the floor and coming to sit on our heels just for a second. Try to breathe through it. I know it can be intense on your toes and your entire foot. But make sure your toes are curled under and you've got your weight on your heels. Open those feet up. Good. Relax. You can cross your legs and just sit down, legs in front of you. We're going to start here with a sacred fire log pose by stacking one shin on top of the other. So if this isn't comfortable, just cross your legs. Otherwise, we will stack the shins. Let's go right over left. Sit tall to start, and then if you want more stretch, you can fold forward. Listen for your breath, the ujjayi breath. Elbows to the floor if it's comfortable. And we'll walk our hands back up, sitting nice and tall first here, and then we'll twist to the right. So bring your right hand down behind you, left hand across the body to the right knee. Sit up as tall as you can as you inhale and use your exhales to twist. Gently rotate back to the center, and we'll switch legs. So put the left shin on top of the right here if that's comfortable, and you might notice a difference from side to side. Sit up tall to start, and then walk your hands forward, elbows to the floor if you'd like. Still breathing, giving those hips a little time to open up. And walking your hands back up, sitting tall, bringing the left hand behind you, right hand across the body. Lift through the crown of your head. Exhale as you twist a little bit deeper. And then unwind. You can release your legs. We'll roll ourselves all the way down to lying on the mat. Let's put our feet on the floor, close to our hips here. Knees are up, feet are as wide as the hips. Hands on the floor by our side, palms down. And with an inhale, we'll roll up the spine, lifting the hips up into bridge. And you can stay there, or you can walk your arms underneath you, clasp your hands together, and use them to get a little bit more lift. Check that your knees are staying in line with your hips and your ankles. So it's like you're holding a pillow between your knees. You don't want to squish the pillow, but you don't want it to drop down to the floor either. Good. Keep breathing, keep lifting. And then walk your arms back out and roll back down your spine slowly. We'll bring our hands underneath our hips, stretch the legs out, and then lift up to your elbows. Walk your elbows in a little more so they're really close to your body. Lift the heart and let the crown of the head go back toward the floor. So you can shift yourself back along your hands so that your head can touch down. There's no pressure on it, it's just resting there. You're carrying your weight in your elbows and then your lower body. Keep lifting from the heart. And then lift your head gently to relax down to the floor. Now we'll bring our legs straight up. Hands on the floor by our sides, palms down. And you can stay right there. If you have neck issues or back issues, I would like you to stay there. Otherwise, we can bring our legs close to our body until our feet are behind our heads. And then we can bring our hands to our low backs to lift the legs up into shoulder stand. If this doesn't work for you, again, you can lie with your legs just straight up, or you could come back to that bridge. Slowly bring your legs back toward your head, feet toward the floor behind you in Halasana, plow. And you can stay here. If your feet don't touch, that's okay. Don't force them there if you're not ready. It's not going to feel good. You can continue to support your low back with your hands if you'd like. And you can always roll down. Make sure it's easy to breathe. And then we'll all roll down, one vertebra at a time, keeping your legs as close to your body as you can the whole way. And then bending them or keeping them straight to let them come down to the floor. Hands back under the hips. Let's return to our fish, Matsyasana. Just like before, legs straight, heart lifted, crown of the head to the floor. And this time, if you'd like, you can lift your legs. And then gently, slowly lower your legs back down to the floor. Release your head. And we'll bring both knees into the chest and just rock a little bit side to side. On an exhale, let's roll the forehead up toward the knees. Then we'll let the feet come to the floor as wide as the mat, arms stretched out to our sides. And we'll lower both knees to one side, then the other, back and forth like windshield wipers. Let's bring them back to center and then stretch both legs out here away from each other. Hands on the floor, palms up and away from the body. Shoulders away from the ears, and settle in for Shavasana. Final relaxation. This very important time for our bodies and minds and spirits. So let your breath become a little more natural. Letting go of the ujjayi breathing, closing your eyes, and doing the best you can to let your mind clear. Remembering that it's a practice as well. The thoughts might come in, and that's okay. We just acknowledge them and then let them go. Start to wiggle our fingers and toes. Take that deep breath. And use very little effort to roll to your right side, using your arms to guide you back to sitting comfortably, using a block, straightening a leg if you need to, whatever feels good. Relax the shoulders and sit tall, hands on the knees, palms up, eyes closed. Focusing again on wholeness, unbrokenness. Thinking for a second that maybe nothing is broken. And we often look at the world and think everything's broken. There's a lot going on right now that is maybe not pleasing. But what if it weren't broken at all? What if it was working itself out exactly the way it needs to, so that we can come out better? Maybe this is necessary to ignite compassion and interest and care about the world and the people we call our neighbors and our friends, and those we don't know. Knowing that we ourselves are unbroken as well, that we are complete as we are. Purnamadah, purnamidam. Slowly open your eyes and bring your palms together over your heart. And we'll close with the Akhanda mantra, Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Dashatam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.